I wonder who the first person to discover popcorn was. Just they got some kernels, they just chucked them in a fire, started popping and went, oh fucking hell, you know what? Cinematic experience would go really well with this. This is what Phil says, and what Phil says is this. I went to see Avengers Age of Ultron on my own. Am I lonely? A little bit. Do I care? No. It's the same as getting a bus. All you're doing is you're sitting with people you don't know, watching a film in the dark. What's the point with going with people who don't want to see it? And all you're doing on a bus is travelling somewhere with people you don't know. It's the same thing. Something like going to the bar on your own, that might be a little bit weird because you can go to Asda, get some drink on your own. I can't go and buy the Age of Ultron DVD right now, can I? Can I? Can I? No. That's the correct answer. No, you can't. Something that I found weird about going to the cinema on my own, because I've been on my own before, but there's always been at least a number of people there. But in London, there was like 5 other people in the screening with me, which felt a little bit weird. At one point I was just on my own, till about 5 minutes before it started, on my own in the theatre. Private screening, motherfuckers. But then a couple of people, like, they looked like mums. You know, like mums have a look. They looked like mums, and that would be perfect. Like, I never thought, when do mums go to the cinema without their kids? If they want to actually see buff men fighting robots, yeah, go in the middle of the day. Go see Avengers Age of Ultron, yeah. I don't think I've ever looked as lonely as when I was sat in my chair in the middle of an aisle with a large Coke and a large popcorn just on my own. I'm so alone. You shouldn't feel bad about doing things on your own. If you feel good about going to the cinema on your own and you can enjoy it without having to wait for other people to be interested to go and do it, just go and fucking do it. You know, who's stopping you? There's not the guy standing at the front being like, oi oi, what the fuck are you doing, mate? You're not with anyone. Yeah, I just thought I'd come in on my own. Nah, mate. Nah, there's none of that here. Nah, you're not even wearing a shirt and tie. What's wrong with you? I was one of the unlucky people to wait around till after the end credits because I forgot that Joss Whedon had said there wouldn't be one. Yep. Twat. My opinion on the film, very good. Better than the first Avengers, but still not as good as Iron Man, which was the first one they actually did as the Marvel Studios thing that they are right now in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Why can't they get it as perfect as that film was? Come on, guys. You've had a lot of practice, haven't you? Basically, I'm not going to give any spoilers away. It's a very good film. There's a couple of things that happen, and then it's over. Joss Whedon said from the start he wanted it to be more of a contained and more, I think he said the word painful experience for the Avengers. And it's definitely that. It's a lot darker than the first one, because the first one was like, you're a superhero. Oh man, you're a fucking superhero. Let's join up and kill the supervillain. Hey! There's a lot of superhero films that are literally just set piece followed by set piece followed by set piece, and it doesn't feel like the plot is doing anything other than leading the people from one set piece to the other. But Avengers 2 is a lot more of a character drama, and that's what I find interesting. That's the sort of films that I like. I like it when they focus on how the characters would react to this thing happening. The acting is obviously solid. They've had a lot of films to get it right now. James Spader, who is the voice of Ultron, and I believe he did motion capture, he's incredible. He's a really funny villain, which is really weird. I mean, Loki is the god of mischief, so you sort of expect it. But with Ultron, it's sort of like an added benefit. Like, he's this really intimidating, fuck-off big villain. And you're like, fucking hell, he's got the best voice in the world. And that's James Spader just doing it. Obviously, they put it through a couple of filters to make it sound a bit more robotic, but he sort of feels like the most human villain that we've had because he just does have that human quality to him. But you know, Total Annihilation was so 1977. Oh my god. Basically, Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlett Johansson in the same film. Life complete, bitches.